f is the function f of x is equal to 3x plus 2. Find f of 5. Express the inverse function f to the minus 1 in the form f to the minus 1 of x is equal. G is the function g of x is x squared minus 16. Find g of minus 5. Find gf of x, writing your answer as simply as possible. Solve gf of x is equal to 0. So f of x is 3x plus 2. F of 5 is equal to 3 times 5 plus 2, which is going to give you 15 plus 2, which is 17. Right, to find the inverse function, you let y be equal to the function which is 3x plus 2, and then you rearrange it to make x the subject. So, taking 2 from both sides, you get y minus 2 is equal to 3x. Dividing by 3, you're going to get that x is equal to y minus 2 over 3. So the inverse function, f to the minus 1 of x, will be x minus 2 over 3. G of x is equal to x squared minus 16. We have to find g to the minus 5. So g to the minus 5. Now when you're substituting in negative numbers, it's best to use brackets. So we get minus 5 squared. Otherwise, you might be tempted to say that this is actually equal to minus 25, which is not true. Minus 5 times minus 5 is actually 25. So we'll take away 16. So minus 5 all squared is 25 minus 16. 25 minus 16 is 9. We've now got f of x is 3x plus 2 and g of x is x squared minus 16. We're asked to find gf of x. So it means first f, then g. So we need to do g of f, which is g of 3x plus 2. So we now substitute in here, instead of x, we put 3x plus 2. So again in brackets, 3x plus 2 all squared minus 16. So here you have to span two brackets again, because it's 3x plus 2 times 3x plus 2. So it's going to be 3x times 3x plus 2, plus 2 times 3x plus 2. Then multiplying through, we're going to get 9x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 4. And then grouping these two terms together in the middle, we're going to get 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. So we now replace that with that. So this now becomes 9x squared plus 12x plus 4, and then we need to take 16. Simplifying, we're going to get 9x squared plus 12x. 4 minus 16 is 12. Now we notice there's a common factor here of 3. So if we take it out, we're going to get 3 brackets 3x squared plus 4x minus 4. But either of those would be the correct answer, but this will be more helpful in the next part. We have to now solve gf of x is equal to 0. So this is gf of x. So we now put that equal to 0. So we've got 3x squared plus 4x minus 4 is equal to 0. That 3 can't be equal to 0, so we just need to solve this bit in the bracket. So the product will be 3 times minus 4, which is minus 12. The sum is 4. And then we want two numbers. When multiplied together, give minus 12. But add together, we get 4. So minus 2 and 6. Minus 2 times 6 gives minus 12. And minus 2 plus 6 gives 4. So if we now take our quadratic 3x squared and split the middle term up into minus 2x plus 6x minus 4 is equal to 0. And then we've still got that 3 at the front, but if we've got a common factor here of x, and we're left with 3x minus 2, and we've got, bring down the plus, group these two together, we've got a common factor here of 2, and then we get 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, common factor of 3x minus 2, that comes out. So we get 3 brackets 3x minus 2 times x plus 2. From here, x plus 2 is equal to 0. So either 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, which gives x is equal to 2. X is 2/3, or x plus 2 is equal to 0, which gives that x is equal to minus 2. Therefore, the solutions are x is equal to minus 2 or x is equal to 2/3. So there's been a video to show you how to do inverses and composite and then solve a resulting equation. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.